and makeup for the show today. Brooke had styled her own chestnut-colored hair in soft waves that fell to her shoulders. Strands of loose wisps pushed forward toward her heart-shaped face. She wore dark blue Hudson jeans on her slender frame and a wine-colored sleeveless Susanna Monaco blouse. Brooke must have felt my eyes on her. She glanced in my direction and frowned. After a couple of seconds, she attempted a half-hearted smile. I gave her my best grin in return. As I headed toward the door, a gorgeous brunette with delicate features stopped me. She wore a form-fitting black with red polka-dot Christian Dior dress that I had provided for the show. I'd paired a vintage black motorcycle jacket with the dress to give the outfit an edge. Her ensemble looked great with the vintage that I'd provided, except for the fact that she wasn't wearing shoes. Her hair was styled in a bob with loose curls falling gently next to her face. "I can't find the shoes." Her voice was in panic mode. What was I supposed to do? I don't know where your shoes are." "Well, what am I supposed to do, go out there barefoot?" She placed her hands on her hips. Somehow I remembered this model's name. I'd met a lot of models over the course of the past couple of days, but Hannah O'Neill stood out from the rest. Maybe it was because she yelled a lot and had been known to throw things at people. Like my grandfather would have said, she was as mean as a rattlesnake. I had a feeling if she had her shoes right now, she would throw them at me. A petite blonde stomped over to us with a pair of black stilettos in her hand. "Here are the shoes. And remember to put them back in the bag and hang them with your outfit when the show is over." The 4.5-inch Jimmy Choo heels made me want to drool. Hannah snatched them from Megan's hands, obviously not impressed by the gorgeous shoes. She was probably used to wearing stylish items like that. "It's about time," Hannah exclaimed as she stormed off. "She has such a pleasant personality, don't you think?" Megan rolled her eyes. "She's a real doll," I said. Megan McKinney was Melanie Lee's assistant. I didn't envy her job. She worked under this kind of pressure all the time. Melanie was trying to make it big with her designs, and that meant a lot of stress. I didn't see why Melanie wouldn't be successful because the items I'd seen so far were gorgeous. It didn't look as if Megan had had much time to decide on her outfit for the day. Her jeans were wrinkled, and her plain white t-shirt was half tucked in. One of her sneakers' laces was untied. "Sorry about that." She blew the bangs out of her eyes. "It's okay. I guess you're used to it by now." "I wouldn't say used to it, but I've learned how to deal with it. I should have become a veterinarian like I'd first intended." "Megan?" Melanie yelled from behind a rack of clothing. I'd better go. She rushed off when Melanie yelled her name again. I stepped out from backstage. A large crystal chandelier hung from the middle of the room. Swaths of white fabric were draped across the ceiling and pulled against the walls as if a dream of glitz and glamour. I hardly recognized the room. Before its makeover, it had been nothing but beige walls and hardwood floor. I took a seat at the front of the stage. With white folding chairs crammed into every available spot around the makeshift stage, the place was full to capacity. There must have been at least 300 people here. Needless to say, I was excited about the turnout. Being a part of the action had been thrilling, and it would be fun to see the final outcome. I just hoped none of the models tripped while on stage. A woman in her mid-30s with short black hair sat next to me. She wore a form-fitting red and white dress that hit just below the knees. I didn't know the designer of the dress, but I recognized the woman from being backstage earlier in the day. I'd seen her leaving a red dress on one of the racks. Chandra Jordan also designed clothing, but I wasn't sure if she had any pieces in today's show. Casting a glance my way, she noticed me watching her. "Hello." Her clipped tone let me know she wondered why I was staring at her. "I'm excited for the show. Do you have clothing featured?" I asked. "No," she said dryly. The music pumped a little too loudly from speakers behind the stage, and the models streamed out one by one. I was happy to see that they had all worn my vintage pieces correctly. None of the items had gotten mixed up with the wrong outfits.